finding those opportunities to offer something which has that UK quality badge, that certainty, that less risk to our customers. The UK should shout about it more.
I'm Matt Stadlen, and this is Made in Britain Unpacked, the series where we tell the stories of British manufacturers. And I'm very excited to say that here with me today in Manchester is Steve Adams. He's the Managing Director of Hutchinson Engineering. Really good to see you. And Steve, you make big steel things, basically, and hence you couldn't bring your product with you today.
That's correct, yes, we do.
Just give us a sense of what sort of steel things you manufacture.
Yes, so we manufacture a variety of steel components and products for a number of different sectors. We supply structures to onshore wind, where we make wind turbine towers. We supply structures to offshore wind, where we make platforms and access equipment. Structures to the mobile telecoms industry. Lots of the 5G structures you see around the country providing connectivity come from us. And we supply structures to the nuclear sector and rail sector, where there's some complexity around the steelwork.
Is that part of the fun or part of the satisfaction, part of the pride maybe, that you are involved in manufacturing things that you can then see when you're driving up and down the motorway?
For sure. I'm driving here today. I drove across and witnessed where our factory is. It's about 30 miles away and drove past structures that I know we've manufactured, whether they are, there's a turbine on the side of the M62 that came from us, and I drove past telecom structures where we manufactured them. So that's pride in bringing the mobile connectivity to people and also to help in the net zero transition with the provision of structures to onshore and offshore wind.
And this isn't a small business, is it? I mean, you've got a pretty decent turnover and you employ, something like 200 people?
Yes, we have a turnover of £30 million and employ 200 people locally around Widnes. A lot of pride in that, a lot of pride. I've been at the business for 30 years now. We employed a dozen people when I started. We employ 200 people now. So that success and that growth, then we've been able to find sort of a niche area where the steel we supply is complex in some way, and having those skills and that ability in-house to offer to our customers all in one place and from a UK supplier, that's key.
And this started out, and I think still is, a family business.
Yeah, family business has been since its origin. And that's part of the culture within the workforce. There's members in our workforce, multi-generational, where fathers and sons work there, brothers work there. So there's pride involved in that, because obviously we must be a reasonable place to work if the workforce shares those opportunities.
You would see yourself as a great British success story?
Yes, we are. I have to stop and think sometimes because you get tied up in the everyday. But we are, and as I said before, our competition is generally in some of the markets is non-UK based, so we are an opportunity for our customers who are generally providing the structure in the UK or a product in the UK to source from a quality UK supplier.
Do you read across from your own success and think we could be talking more about British manufacturing, we could be championing it more, we could be prouder of it and also encouraging it more perhaps?
I do. I think the British culture is to be a bit more reserved. We compete with non-UK businesses and they aren't. So finding those opportunities to offer something which has that UK quality badge, that certainty, that less risk to our customers, the UK should shout about it more, for sure.
You've got not only the little badge as I have, but yeah. I was delighted to see when you came in this morning and you've got the logo, the Made in Britain logo, actually on your shirt sleeve.
Yes, so I am going from here to an onshore wind exhibition in Edinburgh later on today, and it is key as part of our offering to present that Made in Britain, that UK manufacture. That's part of our selling point, is to provide that certainty from a UK supply point. So yeah, the badge and the branding definitely helps with that image.
And being part of Made in Britain, does that make you feel part of something bigger? I mean, it represents more than 2,000 British manufacturers. Does that make you feel part of a community?
It definitely does that. It gives that sense of community. It helps with the shouting about Made in Britain. We said before, it's something that the UK should do more to sort of create that voice. Being part of a bigger organisation able to do that is key, yeah.
Is sustainability important to you?
hugely important. It's also important to our customers. Lots of our focus is on the renewable energy sector, so sustainability is definitely key. One of the selling points for purchasing from a UK supplier is that we are taking away the logistics cost of big steel things being moved around the world. And our aim is to be the first choice for a UK wind farm or a UK renewable project to buy from a UK supplier. You know, fundamentally, there's lots of talk in the press about UK steel and the opportunity there, but if the fabrication isn't happening in the UK, no one's buying the steel from the UK. So that kind of circularity in UK steel supply, UK fabrication, UK project, that's key.
Do you get up in the morning and think, I'm really pleased that I do what I do?
I am proud, yeah. Personally, I get something from the growth of the business and the opportunities that we've given to people, and we're responsible for 200 people's jobs. That's a sense of pride to sort of know we've achieved that opportunity for people. It's a teamwork approach, and that's what has enabled our success from a workforce level all the way through. And I think everyone feels pride in what we've achieved.
You seem to me a man who really cares about British manufacturing. Do you have a message to people who might be thinking about going into British manufacturing?
I do. Our success is because we've found a group of capabilities within our scope that, when combined, customers want to buy. And I think that's key. It's knowing, it's understanding what your customer requirements are, and it's stepping back and thinking, okay, how can we expand the range or the capabilities or complexity of what we do to provide that one product offering that a customer may want.
Steve Adams, really good to hear your story. Thank you so much.
Thank you.